Now I'm recording it for the third time. I'm fucking frustrated right now. But anyways, I have to do this, so let's go. Let's get done with this. Uh, Welcome to the Market Environment Review. Today is 30th of May 2023, and let's get going. First section is the market environment, and let's start with the question. With the hindsight, how would you define the market environment? I would define the market environment on a daily time frame. It is extremely bullish. It's extremely bullish, and on trading time frame, it was sideways, volatile market environment. On Nifty, it's exactly the same. It was extremely volatile and sideways. How successful were you in identifying the market environment during the trading session? So I wrote this at the open, that opening is flat, so I'm expecting nothing, sideways range until 44,154 is broken and sustained towards the lower side, which happens to be this area, and 44,444 broken and sustained towards the upside, which happened to be this area. So because here the price was unable to be here above this area yesterday, so I was expecting the price to be sideways and ranging until it's inside this area. Why this area? Why this price 44,154? Because this is the price from where, after consolidating for like 9 or 10 days, the price broke out with a gap, and yesterday, and it traded yesterday, and so it was very important. This area is very important, because below this I'll again start looking for shorting opportunities, because the breakout will kind of fail, not technically below, until below the price goes below 44,000, but still the price will become very weak. What signs are present to indicate this market, this environment? I already told you. The signs were I already told you the signs why the opening price was indicative of the fact that this might be a sideways to ranging market. What key pattern features are present, and how could they have been used to identify the market trend or bias? I already told you. Coming to the next section, how would you trade the open, and what was the price action in the open to trade the way you did? So today's open was considerably very easy, but I was unable to trade today. And This is the open on Nifty. So Bank Nifty was more favorable to trade in the open, because look at the candle, where first 5-minute candle on the Nifty, the SL was huge, so this was not very favorable to take trade, and the target was very small. Definitive target, you could have taken the previous day's high in Nifty, but it was comparatively very small than the SL, so one could have discarded this. On Bank Nifty, it was more clearer. The Bank Nifty took support exactly from where it had made this supply zone yesterday. It took support yesterday and rallied. So it took support and formed a shooting star candle, which is amazing. And then one could have ridden this trade until this supply zone over here, which it eventually achieved. So why I was not able to take this trade? Because I had these reservations that the closing price is near, it might reverse from there, or closing prices over here, the range is over here, closing price range, like where it consolidated. So I was hesitant in taking the trade, and thus my trade was missed over here. Do I have any regrets? No, I don't have really any regrets. I'll just take the trade next time with less quantities, when I'm not having the confirmation to take confirmation to do this kind of trade, not very confident. Coming to the trades taken section, the first, I took two trades primarily today. This was the first trade, and this was the second trade. These are three trades which I took, but I will categorize them as together as one trade, and this is also one trade which I took. First trade of the morning, this is the second trade. One trade I took in FinNifty over here, I was trying to go long over here, and mm, I fucked up whatever, and whatever. So I'll just explain how shit went. So yep. Was your trade based on valid setup for the market environment? I don't think so, because these are many support zones over here, small support zones, and the price is trying to break inside and getting rejected again and again. So I think this situation is exactly similar to this thing, but on a very smaller time frame. So over here you can see the price movement is very bad. You can go back and see the 25th day post session review. That the movement is very bad. The price is unable to go down because there are multiple support zones over here, multiple major support zones, because it's on the trading time frame. But over here, because it's probably if you go on 1 minute time frame, you'll be able to see more clearly what I'm talking about. There are major on 1 minute time frame major demand zones here. So price was unable to go down. My triggers for taking the trade in this were this fucking candle, 1110 candle. uh, After seeing this candle, I don't know why I thought that this is a very big red candle, so I'll be able to go short in this, because this candle, if you see, it broke this support over here where my cursor is pointing, where the price took support yesterday, and then again over here also. And this swing low was also broken because of this candle. But you need to understand that this swing has nothing to do with this major swing, because this can just be a trap. This can be just be a trap. And then again, so one more reason was the lower lows was getting formed, higher sorry, yeah, lower highs were getting formed. So I thought that the price might get till over here. What were the reasons that would have led me to avoid this trade? Simply that the SL was not good in this trade at all. The place where I entered, the SL was not at all good. If you see, it was around 1.3, which is absolutely shitty SL. If I'm taking trade against the major market trend, which is fully bullish market trend, and still it has not broken days low, it's still above days low. I should have at least gone for at least 1:3 or 1:2, something like that. I should have gone short only on this trend line over here and kept my target till over here. Nothing more than that. I shouldn't have expected anything more than that. My SL could have been over here, shorting till this level. But this is absolutely the worst trade. Looking at the fact that this was a trend line which I also thought was broken, but it doesn't mean anything, because the trade won't work, because the your SL will be should be placed around over here in this trade. Even right here the SL is not correctly placed, it should be around over here. So it makes the risk reward even worse, around 1. So I should not, because I cannot manipulate my quantity right now. So I should have completely avoided this trade. There were so many reasons to not to take this trade, but probably I hadn't taken any trade since morning, so I took this trade. uh, this was very bad trade, and there were many reasons. I told you not to take this trade already. So many bad SL, no risk reward, and it was against the major trend. Taking short trades against a major bullish environment, even below, even when the day low is not broken. uh, Here one could have gone short with very small quantity, but again I don't have very small quantity, so I could have been very careful while taking this trade. So because it consolidated, made an inside candle after the break, and then till here I could have gone short. So these are all the reasons I should not have taken this trade at all. This trade was total mistake. I should not have taken this trade. Now coming to the second set of trades. So this is one setup which is elusive of me so much. that I'm not able to profit from it again and again, even though I know it from the bottom of my heart right now. But every time I commit some new mistake, so this has been a very very important learning experience. But again, it's very frustrating that even when I see it happening in front of my eyes again and again, again and again, and it gives huge profits, this setup has potential to change the entire week every time it occurs, and it occurs like 2 or 3 times a week. uh, in this market environment, bullish market environment, it occurs every two at least once a week. It's always occurring once a week, but again I'm unable to profit from it. Last week also it occurred. If you'll see, on the expiry day, the same market environment, trend line coming from here, one could have gone long. It's happening again and again, but I'm unable to make profits from it. It's very frustrating. So let's go down to the questions. What were the signals which led me to this trade? So there are few signals that this major trend line which was coming, 1 2 3 4 5 6 touches, and after the 6th touch I was waiting for this retracement to happen and take my entry near around this retracement. So I took the trade on this candle, on 1350 candle. When I saw, I should have taken the trade even further downside, below, near around this candle's low, and kept my SL on the previous swing low. So my major mistake was my SL placement in this trade. SL should always be previous swing low. No matter what, the SL should always be previous swing low. Don't try to save SL over there because it will be hit. So then over here I was targeting this SL. I was expecting that the market won't go below 322. If you'll see over here, I was thinking that this will act as, but the proper SL is of course, below the previous swing low. So my SL should have been over here and my entry should have been around over here. So it would have been a better risk reward. So what happened, because my risk reward, because my SL was not properly placed, I entered and I exited. Okay, then I entered again in this candle, because this was, while it was getting formed, it was a full Marabuzu candle which covered this whole candle, and we, by this time, we already know what this kind of setup is. Higher highs, higher lows getting formed, this major trend line. It's a bullish market environment. It's just a retracement, or you will say in this case just consolidation, and the market is ready to break out again. So this is the setup basically, and the first target is the day high, and the second target is the major supply zone. Okay, so the major supply zone was this line where the price was not able to sustain above. So uh, once my SL was hit over here, again I entered, and as soon as I saw that this is getting rejected again, I again exited. Instead of keeping my taking trade once over here, maybe adding some quantity near around this place and keeping my SL over here, not even adding the quantity, I could have added the quantity around this place when the price actually started moving up. Kept my SL over here, just sat in this trade till it actually started working, and maybe added quantity later on, maybe not even added the quantity. The trade gave enough money to cover my morning loss. Because keep in mind, this area is not very good to trade. It's still stuck inside the previous day's range. So yep. Then in the last bit I increased the quantity. I took 50 quantity, and I also took around 160 quantity in this trade as well. So you know what happens, my daily loss limit was breached, and as soon as it was breached I exited, and as soon as I exited the price started going up, although it went further down. So had I not taken this trade or and these stupid trades, I could have sat in this trade without getting my uh, uh, l- daily loss limit breached. But unfortunately, uh, this is what happened. So uh, yeah, my daily loss limit was breached. I had to get out no matter what, because from the past experience I have come to know, no matter what, there should be a limit where you need to get out, no matter how good a trading opportunity lies ahead in front of you after that, because I will end up fucking up more, giving more. So the market is for infinite days, and new opportunities will arise. Today, close the game, get out. So that's what I did, and market roamed around here for a while, a bit more, and then it's gave the targets. In fact, gave even more. It was extremely volatile. It was not very healthy to trade for light-hearted people, but eventually it gave the target without hitting the proper SL. If I would have had a proper SL. So yeah, this is my trades. Now coming to my mistakes section. Mistakes, I already told you the mistakes. First, the whole trade, this whole trade was a mistake. Understanding of, I don't know why I took this trade. I really honestly don't know what encouraged me to take this trade. Probably Nifty encouraged me to take this trade because of such a good down move in Nifty. I thought that Bank Nifty is getting left behind and it might also come down, but uh, I don't know what I should be more. I don't know. I'm so disappointed in myself with this trade. This trade is actually stupid. This trade, I'm even more disappointed. Not disappointed. I'm actually very frustrated because this is happening again and again and again. Same setup is happening again and again, and I'm not able to take profits from it. This is like, it's like showing a dog a bone and then like hiding it, again showing the dog a bone and hiding it. So I'm just running in circles and not able to profit from it. That is very very frustrating for me. So this time I learned that proper SL placement is important in this trade, and the SL should always be below your previous swing low, and the entry should always be taken with a proper risk reward. No, if the risk reward is not proper, to hell with the trade, don't trade. But risk reward should be very proper, and not less than 1:2 or something like that. Initially what you have planned, maybe the market turned and it won't go, but initially what you planned is that the risk reward should be proper, and to adjust the risk reward you shouldn't just increase your target, you should adjust your entry with regards to SL. So the only thing which you can adjust while taking the trade, keeping in mind the risk reward, is your entry. You cannot move your SL and your target. You can just wait for a better entry, for the market to provide a better entry, so that you get a proper risk reward. So this was the best trade of the day, and this was one missed trade in the opening trade. Was a missed trade, uh, but it's fine. This was also one small mistake. Had this been a very bearish, this been a bearish market environment on daily time frame, this trade would have worked wonders. It would have definitely come and kissed this day low. But different market environments require different approach. This trade will not work in this kind of market environment, bullish market environment. This will work. This will not work in bearish market environment. Definitely 100% sure. So yeah.